This is not going to be me just ripping Riot for however long. That's not something I want to do. I'll I'll talk a little bit about LCQ, but there's some stuff I can't talk about, obviously, that haven't been publicized. Was the LAN actually a LAN? No, it was not. So the environment of the LAN was LAN-ish. It was definitely LAN-ish as far as we were all in the same room, at least our matches. Um, but the servers we used were online servers. So they did was they just used the online servers for the LAN. So some of the reasons why that's bad is because when you go to a LAN tournament and you have LAN servers and you have zero ping, the game is is a lot different. Recoil reacts differently. The way the gun shoots is different. What you're able to do, just your latency in general. Um, Having zero latency makes the game run more just way more smoother. So not not having LAN servers for a LAN is pretty cap. And I feel like if they would have told us, you know, before we were actually already in LA that it was going to be online, I'm sure we would have challenged them just to be like, well, why is this even a LAN tournament itself anyway, right? So, um, yeah, the funny thing is, Ethan and anybody from the West Coast actually got lower ping to the NorCal servers than we got from the actual LAN. And the internet itself, I don't know if it was the internet or the servers. That's why there was a bunch of pauses and a bunch of tech issues. The internet wasn't that great.
Doesn't have the spike either, so he's going to have to either land the frags with 13 seconds left or get to
10 seconds left.
God, I'm holding my breath here, Doug. I'm holding my breath. There it is. We're able to actually see that round play out. Aaron.
Overall, could have been better. But yeah, the rest of the tournament is going to be being online. We don't even know when it's going to be specifically yet. Could be anytime in the next probably week. So maybe week and a half. I'll expect that we'll know at least at the latest by like the end of this week when we're actually going to be playing. But yeah, we don't know when it's starting back up yet. The winner of LCQ is now screwed with less time to prep for champions. You're not wrong, but will you go to the compound when the LCQ resumes? This was the next question that we were having as a team of are we going to boot camp and play on LAN? Like, are we going to go to are we going to Dallas or are we going to Texas to play LCQ, or are we going to go to LA to play the LCQ? And it seems like it doesn't really make sense for us at this point. I don't think we're going to. Definitely doesn't make sense to go to LA just because of the ping diff we would have. Most teams, it seems like, are going to Texas for the LCQ. But yeah, it's looking like we're probably staying home. It's not 100% yet. It's not guaranteed. We might go back to the complexity again. I'm not sure what the decision is going to be made. We don't even know when we're actually going to be playing again though. So yeah, I feel bad for the Australian teams who could have competed if it was online from the start. I saw people saying that if we would have known it was going to be online, the Australians could have flown into like Canada or even like Mexico maybe, and maybe could have actually played it. Unfortunate. I mean, nobody could have predicted what would have happened. Is it true 100 Thieves pays people to find lineups? Depends on what, but yeah. I mean, we have like a support staff. We have people that are good at Sage. We have people that are good with Sova. We have people that are good with pretty much all the agents. Viper. So if somebody needs a lineup, we can have them find one for us. Are they gonna make you replay matches you've already won? So last I heard is I saw there's a lot of, I don't know how people knew this online. I don't know. I guess there's people or other people are talking about it, but we don't know. No cap. We don't know. We are not sure if us being in the upper bracket finals is actually going to stick. They told us they don't know either. That's the last I heard about it. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping that it does. I talked personally to somebody from Riot before I left LA, and he pretty much told me that like unless anybody can come up with a good reason why we would restart it, that they probably aren't going to. But like I said, last I've heard is they haven't decided one way or the other. So yeah, I would really hope that they don't restart it. I think that would be very stupid, and I think that it would have been a whole waste of time, and there's literally not a singular reason I can think of why they would restart it. But we're kind of at the mercy of Riot and whatever they decide. So yeah, last I heard is there's a chance. So yeah, I don't know. Well, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. They haven't given us an answer one way or the other. And the fact that they haven't told us 100% that that the matches are being kept or that we have to replay it is a little worrying. I feel like I don't know exactly what's going on internally, but I would expect that there's something that they must be thinking of, like why they would maybe consider restarting it. So I don't know. I'll be pretty disappointed if they restart the whole tournament though. It literally would just make the entire trip to LA worthless and a waste of time. I mean, we literally beat Gen G and Xset already, and we're like 2 best of 3 or 1 best of 3 and 1 best of 5 away from winning our spot. So yeah. Do you feel like this time between the start and resume of the tournament might be disadvantaged for you guys when it comes to other teams being able to prepare for you? Absolutely. I mean, we would have the LCQ would have finished yesterday at this point. So we would have either already had our spot or we would have known we weren't going. So now, yeah, it definitely gives teams time to prepare. Don't worry, Hiko, the Reddit got you. The backlash will be huge. Yeah, I don't know if Reddit or if Riot really cares though. Like I said, I don't think they'll restart it, but they haven't given us a 100% firm answer either way. So, yeah. And I want to make sure that I don't turn this into just like me bashing Riot, because I don't want to like ruin my relationship with Riot. So, other than that, they were very accommodating for us. We love Riot, chat. If they restart, the OCE teams could possibly be a part. I don't know. Maybe, but I think the whole reason why they couldn't come here in the first part is Australian government, not American government. So I don't know, maybe. I don't think they're gonna wait that long though to restart the tournament. So I'm sure it's just like a full lesson, you know. It's like, I think this is the first tournament that Riot has held in LA, and there was a lot of issues that they had. So I'm confident they'll figure it out, and they'll be better moving forward. 2 days ago, the Australian travel restrictions were lifted. Oh, really? So, okay, so maybe that is why. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Is the proto clip enough to make it restart? I don't know. I will say though that I have a clip of the actual tournament, like my POV actually from the stage, and it's literally almost every single time I would drone. You know that bug that used to exist in the game where like if you drone from next to a wall, it would look like you're like inside of the wall and you're like stuck step bro in a wall, or like you're stuck and like you can see under the map or something, like the map doesn't render in. That was happening to me almost every single time I would drone. And also there was a bunch of times where the games just froze. So I think it was just the internet. But yeah, like I said, there's nothing. The only thing that Riot could have done differently for that is, the only thing Riot could have done differently with that is just having LAN servers. So that was the thing. Somebody said like, do teams have an advantage since we don't have to play, and if we're already in the upper bracket finals, then is that a disadvantage for us? I mean, yes and no. I think more importantly, every other team is preparing for their own individual matchup now. So yeah. Who's in-game waiting for you guys? Nitro. The stage looked like it was a cage match. Oh, I actually thought the stage was sick. I don't know how it looked. I I don't know how it looked on the stage or anything, but I actually thought in person it was a pretty cool theme. No cap.